This poem's called Chicken Run, and it's by Milo. They bleed, they cry. In their desert of despair, no one hears or sees the descending pain. No heart, no soul, for butchered minds and battered bodies. Who will listen? Who will care? 16, not out, young enough to fuck, but not old enough to vote. They can sell their bodies, drugs desiccating a lost child's life. Better this, they say, than living in hell. Mother is mute to the psychic cries, father blinded by alcohol, siblings too young or scared to react. All the vultures come to feast. No love or refuge from the rotten system within or without, no god or dog to give back love. For young lilies of the field, life shows no hope or sparkling future. Where are the gardeners to take away the rancid hope, the poisoned pill, the sickening syringe? 16, not out, hearts choked by permanent pain, unable to shout or refuse the lethal sweetness of a final release. They bleed, they cry. In their eternal night, no one scatters starlit diamonds on their path. They are you and I, sister, brother, some past lover, who like Mercury we let slide towards midnight. No one whistles or claps for the new crop of young lives slashed and burned on the doomed chicken run. Mindless media monsters devour the tasty morsels, good glossy print for ready circulation. The greediest birds of prey are preening, their brightest feathers, young flesh and nectar, all drained to nil.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, I went to the Gold Coast, which we call the Cold Ghost, on a train today, but the trains were broken, so they put us on buses. So I went into the Gold Coast, saw my friend, which was lovely, and then came back, but on the way back it was really delayed. And I ran into some problems with the train cops. Actually, stupidly went up to them and said, "Where can I touch off?" And they said, "Where have you come from?" Blah, blah, blah. And they kept staring at my chest, and I was like, I was this close to just going, "Stop staring at my tits." And then I was like,
Stretch it out.
it's the Banksy two cops making out. So I had to, one of them walked me inside. Eventually they wanted to fine me. And I said, "No, I've got a ticket and I paid for it." And they sort of said, "Well, prove it." So I made them take me to the ticket office, and then they printed out a thing. And meanwhile, this is all taking like 15, 20 fucking minutes.
No.
And then eventually it was proved that I had touched on and touched off, and in fact they had overcharged me.
And but you know, hopefully those cops will think about making out with each other later on tonight.
I hope that they have a boner that is never satisfied by their wives' curves. I hope that, as you said, they're in the cop car later tonight, and one of them looks to the other one and reaches for the gear stick and overjudges. You know, I hope that when they go to sleep tonight and they shut their eyes, all they can think of is whiskers. I hope. I hope. I hope. All right, ready when you are.
A gentle gay man, Tony the ever-smiler, owned a coffee shop and dispensed perfect lattes, homespun wisdom, dollops of kindness to a small sea town. One Acmore Marine day, his junkie brother arrived, lonely, broke. Tony hugged him, ordinary kindness observed in public by fearful, feral boys. On a full moon night, high on white crystals, they smashed into Tony's home, gang-raped him and his brother, then beat them into violent oblivion with family cricket bats. The party continued as they coded shit on immaculate walls, killed 2 Siamese kittens with their blood, wrote filthy poofs over the front door. Such big, brave, heterosexual boys, keeping the world safe from gay baristas.